Hello my beautiful brothers and sisters, welcome to my channel. My name is Unbrelievable and you are watching Unbelievable. In today's video, I'm going to give y'all some tips on how to break into tech, and this is coming from a black woman who is in tech. And this video specifically for other black women who are interested in tech and want to just gain some tips on how they can be successful as well. So you want to really start off by networking. First and foremost, that's the number one tip for anything you want to do in life. You want to attend some industry events. You want to go to professional organizations like Women in Technology. You want to get connected to these people on LinkedIn. You just want to really put yourself out there and establish yourself as someone who is an industry expert, subject matter expert, and just someone who is looking to meet new people and grow their skills in the industry of tech. And on the topic of networking, you also want to look for a mentor or just someone to really help guide you along the way. Just look for someone that you can look up to as a leader and really help you throughout this process. They can look over your resume, they can practice your interviews with you. Just look for someone who you know is successful and reach out to them and just ask them if they wouldn't mind giving you some career advice. Let's talk about building our skills next. So you can't have a job in tech if you don't have the skills for it. So I definitely recommend either getting a degree, so you could go to a 4-year college or a 2-year institution, get yourself a degree like in information systems, which is what I got my degree in, cybersecurity. You could do information security. There's so many different pathways you can take, but getting an education is the number one thing. And if you don't want to go to school, you don't want to go to college, you can always get a certification. You can go to Google. Google has a bunch of free certifications as well as paid ones. You can also go to Trailhead, which is built by Salesforce, get yourself some badges and also get some Salesforce certifications. You can also use other websites like CompTIA, get yourself a Security Plus certification, project management. Just look for as many certifications as you can get within the field you're interested in and use that to build up your skills. And you can also use these credentials to not only enhance your knowledge, but it will also make your resume more appealing. The more certifications you have and degrees will definitely set you apart from the competition, and recruiters are going to look to see if you have the necessary core competencies for the role that you're applying for. My third tip is to try a startup company. So I was able to really break into the position I have now as a product marketing manager at my company with the experience that I gained at a startup. So don't shy away from startup companies. They're a great way to play a part in building a company up from the ground. You get to wear many different hats, meet many different people, and it really gives you that experience that you may not get at a large company. You get to tap into many different projects and meet a lot of new people, and I definitely recommend doing a startup because you get hands-on experience. You have a lot more responsibility, but it builds your character, it builds you up as a professional, and allows you to really learn more. And also think about how you want to just market yourself to the world. Be as diverse as you can with your portfolio, meaning try to learn new skills, try to learn hard and soft skills, try to take some courses on presentation skills. That's really big. Communication is huge. Know how to write well, know how to speak well. All of these things together make a great package that you can present on your resume. And think about being creative. Maybe do a video resume, maybe do something that's outside the box, maybe create a website to show all the work you've done. Just think about how you can set yourself apart from the competition, and don't shy away from starting at a startup company. Number 4 is to grow your online presence. So for example, for me, when I started off as an intern at MailChimp, I had to make sure that my LinkedIn was put together and that I was connecting with the right people. This also helped me get into the startup company that I worked in. I networked through LinkedIn, just meeting the right people, and they were able to see on my profile all the experiences that I had. They could see my education. They saw that I was involved with community service projects and that I was a leader on different extracurricular activities. So if you're a student, definitely take advantage of the time you have in school right now to get involved on campus, to be a leader in these organizations, and show that on your LinkedIn, and be active. Show that you have read articles and post about things you've learned from reading these articles. If you're attending networking events, post about the events you're attending and share that with who you're connected with to show that you're meeting people and they may be connected to someone else who may be hiring for a job, and that's an opportunity for you. Don't stray away from just trying to become an influential part in the community and just joining organizations and just learning more. And you can learn a lot just from Googling, using ChatGPT, using AI. It can teach you pretty much anything that you want. So don't stray away from just building up your online presence and learning how to use social media the right way, and to really grow your skills online, because that's where the jobs are posted, that's where the people are, and that's how you can reach pretty much anyone internationally. Lastly, number 5 is all about staying informed with the current trends and what's new and improving and all the innovations that we see in the tech industry. Right now, I'm sure you're hearing about AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. These new technologies is pretty much taking over the world, whether it's for good or for bad. But for you to break into tech and to really stand out, you really have to understand what this means. Take some courses online, like I mentioned prior in the video. Just look at some articles, go on YouTube. Like if you're here, you're on YouTube, you know, you're looking to learn more. It's just a great starting place. Learn as much as you can, because being knowledgeable about these trends like AI and machine learning, that's going to give you the competitive advantage. And you want to stay curious. I've always told people to stay a student. No matter how old you are, always be a student and always be willing to learn, because there's so much that we don't know. And attend different conferences if you can. There's Afro Tech, there's Render, there's Black in Tech. There's all these different conferences specifically catered towards people of color, but get connected and try your best to just continue learning. The more you learn and the more you open yourself up to new possibilities, the more exciting tech becomes, and the more you'll see the opportunities are pretty much all around you. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you're here, that breaking into tech, it's not hard, but it's also not easy. It does require a little bit of work. And if I can do it, you surely can do it too. It just requires you to have some patience, some faith, and just have a unique perspective on how you can use your talents for good. Embrace the journey. Like I said, it won't be easy, but there's so much that you can learn just by being a sponge and being open to learning new things. And with the right mindset, the right set of skills, the right connections, you will thrive in this industry. Don't allow what you've seen in the past to deter you or to make you feel like there's not space for you. There can always be space for you. And if there's not a seat at the table, build your own table. Bring your own chair to the table. You know, there's always an opportunity if you really sit down and you pray about it and you tap into your faith and you tap into what you believe. That will help guide your decision making. And I just want you to remember to stay focused. Don't allow anyone to deter you off of your journey. Your journey is your own. What could take me 2 months could take you 10. What took me 2 years could take you 2 minutes. So just remember that your journey is your own, and don't allow anyone to define who you are based off of your job title, because we are so much more than just our jobs and the money we make. So thank you for being here today. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I love you. And if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below or reach out to me. I'm always open to meeting new people and just helping anyone that I can. And remember to have a blessed day and to help somebody in need that may need you. Just be a light in the world. Thank you for joining me, and we out.